So we're back for more quarantine here with Q. Today, I'm letting go of all my dead hair. Yes, it is the time, ladies. Let's let go all of that dead weight. I have a lot of heat damage ends. The center area of my hair tends to be straighter because that's normally my leave out for my partial installs. So obviously I'm not cutting that down to the scalp. We're not doing that. But a lot of these ends are going to have to come down. So my business partner slash BFF, D, the stylist, follow her on Instagram, guys. It's really important to just cut down to that weight line so you can have a clean start and get rid of all of that shedding, all of that dryness. I mean, there's no way to bring dead hair back to life. It's just not possible. We can't bring dead people back to life. We definitely can't bring back dead hair. So chop it off, let it go, let it grow. I mean, I think I need to take off at least 3 to 4 inches. I'll let her come and be the judge because it's always good to just let your stylist make the better decision for you. Because as you know, the clients, we tend to want to hold on to as much hair as we possibly can so we can have the length, but the hair doesn't look healthy. It's limp, there's no shape. Remember that the haircut is a foundation of your look. I mean, it gives you your shape, it gives you movement. Okay, quick shout out intermission before I get chopped and laid, y'all. Shout out to Urban Laundry for my custom Purple Rain shirt. You guys can get your custom shirts made by Urban Laundry. Just DM them and they will take care of you. Okay, quick close up. You guys see what's happening with my hair? It's chotch. It really is. I'm holding on to, I don't know what I'm holding on to, but we're gonna get this thing together. I would rather be shaped and full than long and scraggly. So D's about to hook me up. We're gonna cut it in the dry state. This way, you guys can really see the weight line.
Okay, so calling the client here. Excuse me if my glasses fog up because I gotta wear this mask, but I'm gonna try and do my best.
We're practicing social distancing, guys. It's so weird. You can't even see my mouth move.
I'm doing a hair analogy. At this point, a lot of times people have different texture in different parts of their head as well. For example, a part of the head that might be really curly may actually feel more dry. And that's not necessarily that it's more damage, it's just that the curl pattern is different. So you have to really be aware of what you're looking for and what you're feeling. This is why it's always good to trust a professional. Okay, I'm going to section out some in the back so you can see the weight line. Okay, so I'm going to open up the cape because it's black and her hair is dark. So yeah, realistically, she needs to go to here.
Okay guys, so my cut is done. You guys can see the shape. Got a little shape going. It looks like we took off about, how many inches you think, D? Like 3?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna do a twist out now. This is something that you guys can do at home during quarantine. So this part is definitely quarantine hair. Rest is best. Remember ladies, rest is best. So I decided against doing the stretched out twist out. I want my hair to last a little bit longer, so I wet my hair down. I left a little bit of conditioner in there. As you can see, the top of my curl pattern is much looser than my sides and my back. Mostly because I leave that out when I do my partial installs and that hair is pretty much heat trained. So I'm gonna start my twist out using these products. So I'm using Main Choices Braid Out Glaze. Shout out to my girlfriend Ruthie, she put me on. It smells yummy. And I'm also going to use the Rusk Moroccan oil. We have this on our website, vanitystudio.llc.com. So I pretty much cocktail. I'm gonna want to wear my hair forward. So when you are twisting your hair, think about the direction in which you are going to be wearing it so you can twist it in that direction. My hair is pretty fine, so it's not gonna take much for me. I'm doing a side toss, forward side toss. Doesn't really matter how your parts are looking, ladies. You're not gonna get an award for the neatest parts. I actually think the messier your parts are, the easier it will be to hide those lines when it's time for you to take it out. So I'm just gonna use a little bit of product, make sure I saturate this particular piece. Make sure you have a water bottle handy. Make sure your sections are even because you don't want to have to borrow. And then when you get towards the ends, just take a little bit more product. Get it so you can kind of wrap it around your fingers. This part is going to be hard for my hair to curl because this is that heat damaged piece. So I may have to put a roller on her to keep her. You see how she wants to separate at the ends? That's not what we want. So I'm gonna have to go back in and put a roller on her to secure her, because okay guys, so I'm done with my little twist set. As you can see, there are sections because my hair is really fine and I don't want my curls to be really skinny. I want them to be fatter. A lot of these pieces is still heat trained from the keratin that I put on my leave out, so I had to go in and wrap some of them with perm rods. So I'm just gonna walk around the house like this for a couple days. I already look like I'm from the porch now, honey. You ladies, keep in mind my hair is super duper fine. I'm talking about baby fine, like probably more fine than most of my clients, if not all of my clients. I have like newborn baby hair, child, so it's very little, okay? And we're gonna see how this works out. We're gonna see. I hope it all works out for me. 2 days later, so I left it twisting for 2 days. As you guys can see, some of these pieces just didn't work out in my best favor, so I'm probably gonna have to go in with a really tiny iron to match these pieces up. This side didn't work out as much because this is the side that I sleep on, so I'm gonna show you guys how you can go back in and just touch those pieces up. Different results for different folks, okay guys? Like if your hair is thicker than mine and you have more density, you're gonna have a way better outcome than me, only because fullness is just next to God. So we're gonna use some oil to take these down. I put a little bit of oil kind of like on the back of my hand so I can touch and move around. I don't need too much product because once again my hair is really fine. So I'm just gonna start from the back and I'm literally gonna pull the two pieces open. Very simple. That's still gonna be the first time I go through them. The second time, I'm gonna separate the other two pieces. So just kind of rub the back of your hand. So I've completely separated the twist. Okay, this is it raw. I'm gonna show you how to bump it up. Remember, my hair is very little, okay? It's very childish. If you have more hair than me, you would have a bigger outcome, but I'm gonna show you how to pump it up a little bit. So you guys see these pieces in the front, and this piece is just not really corresponding with the rest of the curls. So I'm gonna take my little tiny iron, little baby iron, and I'm going to just touch those pieces up, just like a wand, and I'm just gonna wrap it around.
Really tight. And touch up those curls a little bit. This little baby I came in use. I don't know why the hell I even have.
Okay, guys, so I have separated the hair, and I've taken all the little pieces that I could find. Maybe that little piece could be touched up a little bit more, but I'm not gonna go crazy. I touched up all the little pieces with the tiny iron, and this is what I have, right? So of course it's very little, and we wanna pipe it up a little bit. So I'm gonna take my blow dryer and just stretch it out and make it bigger, okay? I'm going to hype this up a little bit because it's very little, it's very childish, it's very silly in my opinion, okay? You can rock this if you want your twist out to last long. Go ahead and rock this for a couple of days and just let it stretch out on its own. But I want to show you guys how you can stretch it out and maximize your twist out. Okay, so ladies, we quarantine, but we are drinking. Just a little sparkle in your life, a little rosé. Okay, so I'm going to take my blow dryer. And I'm going to section up. I'm going to section up the bottom of my hair.
Clip it up. And I'm just going to stretch that bottom out a little bit. I'm going to turn my dryer on. Not hot air, medium warm. And just pull down. In your little hang time. Next section. Just do this right here. Just kind of grab it and hold it.
Okay, you guys can see this side is a little longer than this side because I've stretched this side. So I'm just gonna keep going.
Also, that side of my hair is very thin, not as dense as the other side. Ladies, you know how that is. But one side of your hair is longer than the other side. Now stop it. See, I just stretched that length out a little bit. So right now I'm stretching it. Basically, I'm making it a little longer than what it is. Just pull by the root, and put a little air on it. Pull by the root, stretching it. Put a little air on it.
Okay, so I'm stretched with the blow dryer, and I'm just gonna take my pick, and I'm gonna go in there and just, I'm basically combing the roots a little bit, the regrowth, to kind of give me a fuller effect. You see how that little baby blowing up a little bit? You see her blowing up. You see it. I'm a volume girl, ladies. I'm used to wearing extensions. So as long as you're not pulling the pick all the way through, you're basically like teasing the roots a little bit. Like I can go back and back comb for a little bit even more of, and to back comb you just kind of hold it and go backwards. That's a back comb. You see how that gives me a little bit more even in here. Don't be afraid. Okay guys, so I've picked out my twist out, and she's a little big now, right? She can do a little something with this. Okay, so to lock in my look, I'm going to use our Kimra hairspray. You can also purchase this online, VanityStudioLLC.com, shop hair products. I love this hairspray because it's light, but it promotes volume, it's combable, so it doesn't leave your hair with a bunch of residue and sticky. So this is your friend, girl. So I'm gonna like toss my hair over. Anytime you want bigger hair, toss your hair over. So I'm gonna toss my head over and
Right and pull. Don't be afraid, girl. Touch that hair. Make it big. This is an activated texture, so she's meant to be big and wild. She doesn't have to be tamed. She's never tamed. Too exotic, honey. Go ahead in there. Put your fingers in there. Shake it up. Make it bigger. Don't be afraid. Go